guys, it's Cindy the Scrapologist. Thanks for coming back to my channel. I'm playing with piano rolls today. It is another rainy day here in Maine. It's May 14th and it snowed last night. I can't take it anymore. Guys, I need some cheerful comments below or invite me over to your house or something if it's really warm where you live. If you live in Florida, send me your address. I'll come over. We'll craft together. Oh my goodness. I mean, everybody. You go to the grocery store and people are just moping around. We're so vitamin D deprived. I'm not one to complain because I enjoy the seasons, the 4 seasons here in Maine, but we haven't had a spring. It's still winter here. So I'm moping around and I thought, well, being in my craft studio will make me feel better. So I'm playing with piano rolls. This is just a super quick tutorial that I'm going to show you on how to make an origami pocket with some of this piano roll paper. You can certainly use scrapbook paper. As a matter of fact, on Scrapbook Day, let's see, Scrapbook Day, National Scrapbook Day 2018, I did a whole 3-hour event on different origami pockets, all just folded techniques that you can stick into your junk journals and scrapbooks. And that is still over at the Scrapologist Facebook page if you want to spend the time trying to find that. I'm sure those of you who are super Facebook savvy could find it pretty easily. And this is one of the things that I did. So this is the origami pocket envelope, I guess you could call it. It's kind of an envelope shape. So that's what you could call it. I did end up going and at our local antique store here near me, they had piano rolls for super cheap, and I thought, you know what? I saw Amity Bloom's video and the things that she makes with them, and it looked like a really fun thing to work with, but I had to get over destroying these things. So I've said it in a video before, I'm a piano player. I would love to have an old player piano that plays these rolls. But so please, guys, don't go out and buy all of these up and ruin them. I only chose ones that would never be able to go into a player piano again because they're too delicate. They would just rip and tear to pieces. But ones that look like they still could be used, there are still player pianos out there. Please, please, please don't destroy them all. That's like people, I mean, obviously it's a personal preference. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm begging you. That's like I've seen people go and there are these beautiful vintage typewriters, and they pull all the letters off to put a word on their scrapbook. And I'm sure somebody's going to slam me here, but as you know, if you've watched my videos, I'm really big into preserving history. That's why my digital kits are rare books and things like that, because I want to help preserve some of this. So anyway, I'll get off my horse. Obviously, it's your conscience. You can do whatever you want, but that's just my choice. I found a bunch of these that were just too, I call it friable, just too delicate and tearing, and they could never be used in a player piano again. So one of the things that I did before I started using this roll was I pulled the cover off and kept a little extra. I mean, I didn't pull it off, I cut it off. I pulled it off. I cut it off, and I kept a little extra because this reminds me so much of a journal cover. I'm definitely going to use this. How beautiful would this be for a cover if I just kind of folded it? It would have to be reinforced, but look, there's your tab right there with where the brad used to be, that's where you stick the roll on, and there you have a gorgeous journal cover and back. Isn't that beautiful? So that just to me seems obvious that that's what I should do with this. So I kept the cover, and not knowing how big my journal was going to be, I just cut a little extra. So I have some pretty gorgeous covers. And of course, being a concert pianist, I love this one. It's Chopin's Polonaise. Played that many, many times. And the artwork on it is beautiful. So this one's so old that it lost the little pointed end, but this will get used too. So when you go and you pick them, they sell them a lot like this. Try to get ones with these beautiful covers because the artwork is gorgeous. So, okay. So, I watched Amity Bloom's video. I love her. She is so sweet and creative, artistic. She really inspires me like nobody else does. So I get excited when she comes out with something new. I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos because I would rather come up with the ideas on my own. And when I come up with an idea, I'll usually see it in a YouTube video and somebody else has already done it. But at least when I come up with it, I feel like I came up with it. I feel like I was being creative, if you know what I mean. It's silly, I know, but I just don't want other people's ideas. I want to come up with my own. Sorry, I had to straighten the camera. My organization skills, I wanted to have these lines, these lines even. So she made some pockets and sewed them. I find that this is so thin that it's really hard to open and get these in there, especially if this is going to be kind of tacked down to something. It took me quite a while. Yeah, see, it's really hard to get the edge. It took me quite a while to be able to get the tag in there. So don't know if I'll make a lot of these. This is something that I've made before, and Amity Bloom does it, and Nazi does it, and I did a tutorial on kind of my own version of these, this little double pocket here. But she did them in piano paper, which I thought, piano roll paper. And then just regular, this kind of thing. But I really loved this idea of hers. It's kind of like an envelope, a deconstructed envelope. Just put a piece of coffee stain paper in there, and this opens up, and you can have something in there as well. So thank you for the pattern for this, Nazi. I think it's just really cool. I'm going to make a bunch of these. And then just backing it on to your coffee stained paper and sewing around the edges, you can make a quick little cover. Okay, so to make the origami pocket envelope, this one is ruler, here it is. I have to use this big one now because I have to order another one of these, this Tim Holtz ruler. All my markings, this did not last very long. All my markings are faded away and I can't see my measurements. Let me move this. Oopsie. This pocket is 4.5 by 4.5. And all you need, where's the piece of paper I already cut? Is it this one? I have a bunch of these rolls sitting around now. I can't remember which one I cut. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Oh, here it is. Right in front of me. So all you need for this is any kind of paper that is 4 times longer than it is wide. So the thing that I like about the piano roll paper is that this I cut to 18 inches. With scrapbook paper, you're limited to 12 inches. And so I like being able to cut longer lengths when I'm doing origami type folds. So this one is 4.5 by 18, but I've also made these, well, for National Scrapbook Day, we cut pieces that were 3 by 12 from just a regular piece of scrapbook paper. So you can do that, 3 by 12. My piano roll here is 4.5 by 18. It's very, very simple. The first thing you do is, and this one doesn't have any words on it, so I don't care which way the words go at this point. But I think when I did this one, I started out, I'm pretty sure, with the words down, with the word side down, so that the words would show after I folded it. So the first thing you do, it's so simple. Just, I'm going to do it this way because it's rolling. Just fold it in half lengthwise. Try to be somewhat precise, or it'll be a little wonky for you at the end, but it'll still work. And then I like to just crease it with my bone folder. Okay, then you're going to I forgot what the second step is. I've done a million of these. Oh, yeah. Step 2. See, I need sun. There's no vitamin D. Take this side. This is the folded side. Take this and just fold it to the folded side. And when you open it up, you should have 4 squares. Okay, so one more time, just because I got a little loopy there. Fold it in half, and then just fold it in half again, like this. So you end up with 4 squares, okay? Now, you are going to take, I'm going to put something over here so it doesn't keep rolling up on me. That's the only thing about this paper, is it is a little awkward to work with. Okay, so you're going to take this first square here, and you are going to fold it down diagonally. Okay, like this. So I just took this and I folded it down diagonally, and I'm going to crease it. Then you're going to take, not your end square here. Sorry, it's a little, the light's a little glaring on the paper, but take this square here and you're going to fold that down diagonally, like this. Going to crease it. Then you're going to take this bottom half, fold it up. It's a little uneven, so I'm going to make it even again. Fold it up. And then you're going to take this and fold it over. And do you see now we have a pocket here, a diagonal pocket? So then all you do at this point is you're taking this end. Sorry, I had my hand over it. Can you see the pocket? So we have this, okay? And actually, you know what? At this point, I'm just going to tack a little glue on here. Right here. The top there. And yeah, I'm going to put a little bit under here too. Just a little bit, just to help hold it. Okay, so then we're going to take this. We're just going to fold it inside this pocket. And see, I didn't fold correctly, so it's a little wonky, but I'm just going to fix that with my bone folder. I'm just going to re-crease everything. There we go. Now you can put a little more glue in anywhere that you want, just to kind of hold it down a little bit. And it's that simple. You just fold it so you have 4 squares. You do 3 or 4 more folds and you have an origami envelope. You can put things, you can leave this like this and you can stick things in here. It can be kind of be a double pocket if you want. So do I have another tag? Could stick something here, stick something there. This is actually this paper, oops, I didn't mean to throw that up there. This paper is actually very nice paper to work with to do origami techniques. This is a little more unforgiving when you're using scrapbook paper because like I just did when I was trying to put this piece in there and it wasn't going in all the way. With this I just recreased it and you don't even know. Glue. So then we could just decorate it. Let's see what else I have around here. Piece of silk. I didn't really get any supplies before I started this. I wasn't thinking of the decorating part of it. Nope. We could just throw things on like that, and we have a nice decorated envelope. This one here, I did glue two pieces of piano paper together and made it twice as thick because I didn't really know how thin this was going to be, but it actually is, because it's all folded and it's double, each of these is double thick, it actually worked out okay with just one sheet. So, and of course I would normally ink this up. And there you go. I glue that down. So that was just a very quick craft for you all today. I hope you make some. I hope you don't go out and destroy the world's supply of piano roll paper. And I hope you invite me to your warm Florida home. Okay? I'm leaving you with all those thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next craft video. Hopefully it will be a bright sunny day. Bye!